Thank you for calling. You're on with Kyle Redden. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Kyle. Good morning, JR.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kyle, I have a question for you. I currently have Bright House high-speed internet service in my home. I also just purchased an iPhone not long ago. In my home right now, I do not have Wi-Fi. Is there any way that I can piggyback Wi-Fi by using some means? In other words, because I already pay for cable through Bright House, is there any way I could do that?
Do you have internet through Bright House?
I do. In other words, my PC's hooked up through Bright House, but I don't have Wi-Fi in the home. Okay,
what you can do is go to Walmart or Radio Shack or any...
Oh, no more Radio Shack.
Yeah, Radio Shack's about done, but...
any electronics retailers.
Right.
And they should sell a Wi-Fi router.
And that's all I need, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, it's that easy?
Yes, sir. It shouldn't cost you more than $30 or $40 for a Wi-Fi router.
Now, you see all these kinds... excuse me, caller, but... Kyle, you see all these routers that are priced from $30 to $100 and something. You know, I mean, what is the best one to get, or that really is only needed?
Exactly.
It depends on what your needs are. I would suggest looking at a router that says it is on the 802.11n standard.
802.11n standard.
11n or 11AC standard. Those are the two newest. But again, it's about how much are you willing to spend on it for the faster speeds and the better service.
I got you. And right now, basically what I have here is my router, or whatever you call it, not router, whatever, my internet box here. It's just like an old Motorola, so you just hook right up to that?
Yes, sir. There should be an internet cable that goes from your modem to your router.
Yep.
And you should have plenty of Wi-Fi signal throughout your whole house.
And that would be absolutely great because, again, I'm afraid to use the phone. I only use up all my data. I can't afford it, you know?
It does get expensive.
And don't let the neighbors take on to your Wi-Fi either.
Hey, it's just between us three, right?
Well, the thing of it is, like Kyle talked about this in the last program about certain ways for Wi-Fi is to watch how you set it up. Is that right, Kyle?
That's absolutely right. Make sure that you take the time to secure your Wi-Fi router.
Okay.
And there are some things you can do. Make sure you change the password.
Okay.
On your router, and some other simple solutions. And
it sounds really good. It's like, I know what you're saying. It's like you can go up to I don't know, Chick-fil-A, and if you just park in the parking lot, you can pick up Wi-Fi. It's like goes right out, you know?
That's correct, and that's what they want. They want to give you free Wi-Fi, so you sit there and play on your phone or take care of business while you're eating, and then you get more hungry.
Exactly. It all works out for everybody. Well, I'll tell you what, I like your program. I think you're doing a great job, and thanks so much for the tip. I'm going to go ahead and buy one today.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, have a nice day, guys.
All righty, take care. Bye-bye. All right. Another satisfied customer. 352-796-7272, 888-613-2050. You're listening to Tech Bytes, Cloud9 Networking Solutions. Kyle Redden is the man in charge. And our topic today is Apple versus Android. If you have a question on anything else, computer, give us a jingle. Apple has better cameras.
Yes. Apple has a better camera app. It's more user-friendly. However, you're going to have to pay to get photo editing software for Apple, whereas Android, you can get free photo editing software. So it's kind of a handoff. The native camera is a lot better in Apple, but if you're going to edit the pictures, you're going to pay for it.
iTunes
is far and away the best music.
Is it?
Yeah, the best music and audio program there is. Google Play Music is all right.
Mm-hmm.
But by far, iTunes is great. It outweighs Google Play Music. There's also what kind of sets Androids apart here is that you can download music for free. You can use other programs besides Google Play Music or iTunes to download all these programs, and there are free options. So that's how Google and Android kind of counteracts that.
App stores.
they're pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's they have almost the same amount of apps available. They have just there's not a whole lot of difference.
Okay.
They're equally secure. They're equally safe. They have about the same number of free apps each. So really it's not a selling point for one or the other to me.
Now, Google Maps.
Google Maps is so much better than Apple Maps, and I don't remember the name of the app that they have, but it's more accurate. It's just it's easier to use, and it's just better in my opinion. But these are all things that are really nitpicky. There's not a lot of difference. You're still going to get from point A to point B with either one.
Okay. Now, widgets are easier to use on Android. Now, explain what widgets are.
Widgets are just little programs like I have on my phone when I want to play music that I've downloaded. Instead of having to open up my music app, it has a little thing on my home screen where I can just hit play and play the music on my phone. These are just little tools that save you from having to completely open an application. It's just like a little window into an application. And iOS, the Apple operating system, just included those, and they're not very useful right now. Apple's way behind Android on widgets and taking care of, making things a little bit easier to use.
Cost.
You are going to pay so much more for an Apple phone, for an iPhone, or for an iPad than you will for an Android phone or an Android tablet, because there's so much competition. And in the Android market, there's 7 or 8, 10, 12 companies that are competing to get your business. Apple, there is just Apple. That's your only choice.
Now, these Android tablets, are they the same size as the iPads?
They're the same size. They have small ones. They have big ones. They have really big ones, really small ones. It's
like you get the Apple one, you can get the Wi-Fi with, let's say, 32 GBs. What does Android offer?
Everything under the sun, everything that you can imagine. From the 32 plus gigabytes of storage to where Android kind of sets themselves apart in storage is that Android supports micro SDs, which can add up to 10 or 15 gigabytes of storage to whatever you already have. And Apple does not support those. So that's, as far as storage goes, that's how that goes. And size, they're comparable. The screens, pretty much the same technology for screens and size.
Now, the voice control, Google Now
and Siri. Google Now is a lot more helpful.
Oh, really?
It searches better, I think, than Siri. However, Siri has personality that Google Now doesn't have.
Okay. And personality, I like that.
Yeah, she does. You can ask her to go out on a date with you, and she'll give you a smart aleck response.
There you go. Nice. Now, notifications are easier to get rid of with Android. Now, what kind of notifications are we talking about?
Oh, any kind of notification, text messages or emails, or you have all your lives back on Candy Crush. I am the kind of person that I hate to have notifications on my phone. I get spam email, and I don't have time to open up my email, but so I can just swipe on my Android, swipe the notification away. Yep, I saw it. I don't care about it. I'm not going to open it up and get rid of it. With Apple, you have to open up the program to get rid of the notification.
Okay. Now, FaceTime is awesome on the iPhone.
Yes. That is what a lot of iPhone users enjoy, is the ability to FaceTime other iPhone users. However, FaceTime only works with iPhones.
So they can't get it elsewhere.
Right. You can't FaceTime somebody that has an Android phone. Android's kind of answer to that, Google's answer to that is Skype.
Okay.
And Skype, you can, have a video conference with anyone as long as they have downloaded the Skype app. There is no FaceTime app for Android or for your Windows-based computer, so you're kind of stuck.
Now, quickly in the last 30 seconds before we wrap it up, there really isn't much difference. It's all about personal preference, either Google products or Apple products. I guess it's a coin flip.
It really is. It's whatever you prefer, whatever operating system you like. If you're a diehard Apple fan, good. There's nothing wrong with Apple products.
Right.
If you're a diehard Android fan, there's nothing wrong with Android products, and they're comparable. And these differences are just really small differences that, techies will argue forever, but that's just how us techies do.
Cloud9 Networking Solutions, 352-513-3693 is the office number. Kyle's cell is 912-332-2237. And the website is what again?
Website is cloud9networking.weebly.com.
All right. And our next program?
Our next program, we are going to be talking about how to optimize your computer for free.
Very good. Kyle, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good.